Years ago, we went from skeptics to true believers after moving into a home where we experienced some of the most intense paranormal activity imaginable. That led us to research and investigate haunted locations in search of evidence proving the existence of supernatural beings, and to help our families being tormented as we once were.
You're gonna leave those kids alone too.
This thing's going nuts. Who's coming out of the
What we
box?
discovered along the way is that these locations were truly wickedly haunted.
That was incredible. That's what I'm talking about. That's proof.
Woo! What's up? I'm Todd,
Todd Marissa.
and welcome to Wickedly Haunted. If you're new to the show, it's all about showing the evidence that we capture at Paranormal Investigations, sharing our experiences, and of course, probably talking about some ghost hunting equipment along the way. Today's episode is about an amazing location called Wildwood Sanitarium, which opened up in 1903, I believe, or 1906. It originally opened up as a osteopathic type healing center for people with alcoholism, drug addiction, anything but infectious diseases. But then in 1923, the city of Salamanca, New York, made it turn into a tuberculosis sanitarium. If you're not familiar with the disease, very bad. At the turn of last century, 1 in 7 died from this disease. Horrendously contagious, killed people almost every single time that they got infected with it, and really just a bad thing. So when you have all these types of things going on in a location, a lot of people died there. Okay. And as paranormal investigators, this is like a playground for us. And it did not disappoint. We have a bunch of evidence videos to show today, and we're going to get right into one. We normally don't show like tours, and this isn't like a tour where a tour guide gave us a tour. Marissa and I, before it got dark there, basically we ran around the location on a Facebook Live and showed it to folks. So many weird things happened during that little tour that we took the best parts out to show you folks tonight as kind of something different that we normally wouldn't do. One last piece of backstory on this. This was the second investigation, or 2 nights in a row we did investigations. We drove from Massachusetts to upstate New York to the Hinsdale house. That was what, an 8-hour drive?
Yeah.
8-hour drive. We got out of the whip. We went into Hinsdale. We investigated that insanely active location till pretty much the break of dawn. We crashed for a couple hours. We packed up our stuff, drove down to Wildwood, which is about 45 minutes away, got out, had to basically try to recharge our equipment. If you do paranormal investigation, you know what a pain in the butt that is. Dump our SD cards, set up that location. We investigated that all night, which you're going to see part of tonight, and then drove home another 8 hours. And I don't regret any of it because it was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
It was awesome. I don't know if I would do it again, but it was awesome.
Drive total sense.
So let's get into that quick video, and we'll see you in a minute. And we have a bunch of more videos to show you tonight. So we're excited to get back. Please post any questions and comments. Get involved. It's much more fun when you do. Anything about the paranormal, you can ask us questions, whatever, about the location, anything like that. If you see anything that we missed or you found something interesting evidence-wise, talk about it. You better share. Talk about it. We're standing in the midst of Wildwood Sanitarium up in New York. After that, it was like a homeopathic center. Both places did strange like experiments and treatments on people. This is where they did a lot of treatments, like electroshock therapy. So as you can see, just a creepy basement. So these are some pictures on the wall over here of things that they did to people to try to help them out. See right there? That's like some sort of like, I don't know what the hell that was. It looks like they're putting someone in an oven, for God's sakes. I don't even know. But look, show them like this.
It's electric. It's electric light, electric light bath.
Oh, okay.
Electric light
Now show them like the tub right here. Look.
So that's what they were doing down here. That tub thing right there. There's the electroshock. And then look at this weird ass stuff right here. Like, what is going on there?
This is how they thought they were going to cure people.
Look, there's an illustration of them, like, electrifying the tub. I just heard a bang over there behind us.
Me too.
Already. And then,
Poor child in that one. Poor child in just like a...
which one?
Right here.
What the hell? Oh, come on, man. What is that? Like a child-sized electroshock therapy thing?
I don't know.
So as you can see, like, they did a lot of weird things to people here.
That looks like one of the bathtubs or something. Like that. I don't know.
I don't even know what the hell that is. Tuberculosis was a huge killer up until the 1950s when they cured it. This place is just absolutely massive.
Look, it says right here. So we'll pay you $15 for each patient that you bring or send us.
What?
Yeah.
Look, here's some other, like, sanitariums.
And that was for like people that were addicted to liquor or drugs.
And they have this room, and, like, I hate dolls. I really do. Like, Julia's little dolls, LOL dolls are cool, but these things are just creepy. And last night we investigated.
Is that the little boy?
It's heavy in here. I can hardly breathe.
Yeah, me too. That little...
There's no light switches up in this joint?
No, but lucky for you, I've got my lights.
So look at this. A room full.
No, you gotta go to that side because you can see them all.
Creepy
They're all behind
dolls.
us. But like
I don't even know if I'm gonna come in here like this. I do not like dolls.
Obviously, but the creepiest ones. Look at this.
Look at this. Look at this dude. What the F is going on here?
Look at that thing. What do you mean?
No, that's not as bad. That's freaky. Obviously that's made to be freaky.
Watch again in slow motion as this creepy doll's right eye opens up and then closes as I shoot this with the camera.
But that's like an old-time clown. Like,
Look at
did you hear that? I just heard a footstep upstairs. Cool. Dude, who's walking around upstairs?
Dude, there's nobody here.
You don't hear the walking around? Shh.
I
heard walking upstairs. You know? There's a crystal ball. I don't know. I'm not giving any crystal ball readings today. Okay, that's. No, that's how you start a seance. Yeah.
Oh.
That bell brings the spirits to the location.
We're down here, I don't know.
This is massive. It is freaking massive. What does that say right there? Oh, that just says room. Okay. It's massive. This place is massive. Okay. So here's like a authentic old school wheelchair, like wicker.
Who painted this room?
Look, who's that though? Hey, look.
What is this?
Look. What the? What the hell's going on here? Look. Who's homie on a motorcycle? Did he die here or something?
No.
What the hell's he doing? Is that Easy Rider?
Let's move on.
What the hell is that? Just 24 hours ago, Marissa and I were at the most haunted house in the country, the Hinsdale house. So we're on like no sleep, very little sleep.
Yeah.
We were up all night. And Marissa, tell them about the activity that we discovered there.
Luggage under my eyes. The activity was nuts.
It was crazy.
Non-stop. When the second one walked in,
But
by the time we left this afternoon.
you don't hear that?
Yeah, I did hear
It sounded like somebody's running around in the attic. We're
Yeah, no,
on the
I
third
definitely
floor.
heard.
So that's one of the claims here, that there's an angry dude up on this third floor and he pounds around in the attic.
Dude, that honestly sounds like there's somebody in the fucking house. Like,
It sounds like that's what I heard. It's like an old doctor's office. Is that plastic or is that real?
yeah, this is plastic.
Somebody just grabbed this thing, this bar. I have this on one of those selfie bars, my phone, you can't see it. Something just grabbed the bar and tried to like rip it out of my hand. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, and then this is
It like, wait, they went like this. That is crazy. Yeah, this place is going to be active as hell. So here's the attic. Look at that shit.
oh, is it safe?
So we have to go up there later.
Yeah.
Come on, take this up there. Yeah, hold on.
Alright, so what am I looking at here? What is all of this? There is nothing to see up here, clearly. This is close.
Somebody was just walking around up there. I heard it. You heard it too.
Well, they can enjoy themselves up here.
Hold on. Be quiet. Who was just walking around up here talking to that thing in Marissa's hand? Are you the angry doctor that pounds around in the attic? If anyone hears
Ooh, it just said a voice just said, stay out of my attic.
No, sir.
Yeah? Okay. I'm out of here. So yeah, loads of insulation. That was what's wrong?
Something was just touching my legs, dude.
That's been decomposed. Okay, yeah. I'm out of here. Take this.
Somebody was grabbing it.
All right, well, that's wonderful, but at least you're not up here. Ugh, gross. Why do I always get the dirty work? Here, take that.
So if you just heard me yelling, somebody was just grabbing at my cap. I'm not even kidding. Like, my leg right there, somebody was just grabbing at me. They were grabbing my legs. I don't know. They wouldn't stop doing it.
Hey, so we're back. So that place was rife with like audio activity. I don't know really what to call it. Footsteps, banging, all sorts of crazy noises. Honestly, you would have thought that somebody was there hiding in the location. Marissa even said, it sounds like somebody's here. She went up into the attic. Obviously, it's planks up there, so you're not going to be walking around up there. But we heard somebody pounding around in that attic all night. And then one quick story, at the end of the night when we were getting ready for bed, Marissa's washing up, and I heard somebody walking around on the second floor right above us. I thought there was like a live person up there. Like, I called Marissa over. She said, oh, I don't hear, because she was washing up. And then finally she hears like right above us. Now, I was pretty sure it was a ghost. So I yelled up there for the spirit to knock it off, because we wanted to go to bed at that point. Remember, second night of investigating, we're pretty tired and grouchy at this point. And all we heard was boom. All I can equate it to is a chair being dragged across the floor and slammed into a wall. It was crazy. It was startling.
It always happens as soon as like you shut all the
Equipment off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what was. I think
we should have left on like at least one static camera or something while we slept.
Well, obviously somebody wanted us out of that location.
Oh yeah.
So I ended up yelling up the staircase to knock it off before I broke out the holy water and the sage. I wouldn't have done that anyway. It's not my location to do that, but I just wanted to end it, and it stopped right there. There was no more noises that I heard.
No.
Of course, I was probably unconscious like 5 minutes later. All right. So before we get into another video, there are some comments over there, and I just want to mention one thing real quick. That doll is crazy old. I didn't look at it. I don't believe there's batteries in it. Its eye clearly opens up and closes. We didn't see it live, but I just mentioned how like creepy it was. As I'm mentioning it, that's when the eye opens up and closes. I said, oh, look at this doll. That's how creepy this doll is. I mean, that room was full of them. I'm talking about full of them. You don't like dolls? That is not the room to be in.
And if that is some sort of like battery operated doll or something, I'm sure it's not just like one eye that comes open. What it's like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was like it winked at me because I said
both eyes would open and sing a song or something. I don't know, something, but not just one eye would, you know. The thing is, to me, it looked like a human eye. Like, it was like, you know, like when the eye was fully open, to me,
it was a weird looking eye for sure.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah. All right, so read some comments. I did see that somebody sent us some stars. It's down there at the bottom. I think his name was Jose. Thank you very much, sir, for sending stars. We can now receive stars.
That's awesome. Thanks, Jose. All right, so this just says, I can't see the names on it because it just says Facebook user, because StreamYard does that, but it says nice Porter.
Yeah, that was my pledge name, my fraternity pledge name in college. So I'm assuming it's somebody from my college, probably Frank, if I had to guess.
And Julie Raphael, nope, no dolls. No, we don't want dolls either.
So keep the comments coming, the questions, anything like that. It certainly makes it more interesting if you press branding right there. The video is labeled number 3. Don't hit the third one down. It says number 4 on it. So number 3. All right. So before we get into this, I just want to let you know that I think the rest of this episode takes place in the basement where the experiments took place, the hydro shock therapy, all that crazy stuff took place down there. And they brought in an autopsy table that's not from the location. So God knows what kind of energy is attached to that. It's just like a hodgepodge down there, but it was so extremely active that we have about 30 minutes worth of evidence clips to show you.
And the videos get
from
better.
The basement.
They just get better and
from
better.
The basement.
That was crazy.
So click on the one labeled number 3,
Right.
and we'll see y'all in a few minutes. Post your questions and comments. Get involved.
All right, so what can I perform? This creepy medical room. Again.
It's information on the afterlife, on what happens to people after they pass, because of this spirit right here. Come closer to my.
Oh shit. You know what that is, huh? We didn't do our intro yet. So, we haven't done our intro yet. Hi. You stay down here? Touch that again if you stay down here. The REM pause over there was going off. We haven't done our intro yet. Any spirits? Any dead people? Any astral beings in this basement, in this house? My name is Todd. Marissa's down there. Did you hear that? Okay. We've come here to hear whatever story you have to tell, to hear whatever you went through. We're not ghost hunters. We've lived in a haunted home before. So, we're not here to hunt ghosts. We're here because we have questions about what happened to us in our own home. And we have questions about the negative, demonic type entities that come to places like this and what they do to you, to bully you, torture you, eat you, whatever the fuck they do. If you want to tell us your story about what happened to you here, if you had tuberculosis, alcoholism, drug addiction, or any other illness that was supposed to be cured here, we'd be happy to listen to that too. So you can make yourself, you can let us know that you're here through that device that you certainly know how to use. Okay? You know how to use that? Okay, if you can step away from that, we can answer some yes-no questions. Okay. Did you come here to get well? Does that mean that you came here to get well? Okay. Did they perform experiments on you? Walk away from it if they did. Okay. That's crazy. Yeah. What kind, did they work on you on that tub over there? Make that go off again. Were you electrified in that tub over there? Okay, yep, I know you want to talk. That's not Bluetooth. What's going on here? Yeah, I know, you're pissed off, I know. I get it, yep. There you go, yeah. What? All right. Wow, you can work that REM pod, huh? That doesn't trust this shit. Holy holy. All right, can you stop doing that? Back away. So, do they perform medical experiments on you here? Can you make that go off? Or any of the reading devices here?
They said no.
They said no?
Yeah, guy said no.
Oh. So why are you down here then? There we go.
I have just put down the ultrasonic motion detector in that doorway. It uses ultrasonic waves which bounce off solid objects and come back to the device where it records the distance at which the solid object was hit. It tells us the exact foot, an inch at which the object is at and tells us whether it is moving back and forth. That is what the beeping noises you are currently hearing are.
Okay. You roam around the house. You roam around the house. Can you make that go off again? Yeah. How many, are there more than just you down here? Make that go off if there's multiple spirits down here. Okay. If there's more than 5, make that go off. If there's more than 5? If there's more than 10, make that go off.
9? Whoa, look at that.
Okay. If there's 6, make it go off.
I would guess 9. 8.
7. Hold on. Hold on.
Maybe 7's the right answer.
Is 7 the right answer?
It's 8.
Is 6 the right answer? Make that go off if there's 6 spirits down here. Did they all die in this building? Make that... Yeah. Are they all different ages? Are they all stuck here? Are all the spirits stuck here? Yeah. Would you like some help? Going to the light? Any of the spirits down here from when there was a tuberculosis ward? They died of tuberculosis, some of them? Was that a horrible disease to die from? No? Tuberculosis wasn't a horrible disease? That's odd. It was. It was painful? Did they do any... Okay. Did any of you receive treatment down here for it? You get tortured down here in that tub. Did it cause your death? Died in this basement? Did you die upstairs?
All right, so as you can see, the basement was very active and the spirits there had absolutely no trouble using the equipment at all, not even a little bit. And you get that a lot at these famous haunted locations where a lot of paranormal investigations take place. And full disclosure, we do give the spirits energy with a device that we invented a while back called the power plant, which has a couple of energy pumps in it that blast quartz and amethyst crystal energy amplifiers, which is based upon actual research that we have done. And it gives the spirits a very unique, constant source of energy to use during the investigation in order to interact, communicate, and manifest with us. And it works like crazy.
Oh, no lie. I mean, these things are fantastic. And so every single time we go on an investigation, it's no surprise to us that we get constant communication because that's what they need to communicate, the energy. So,
there's always tons of EVPs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now you saw that split viewpoint with the flare thermal camera on one side and the full spectrum camera on the other side. With the flare, we did see a lot of weird stuff in the footage, but we're kind of leaving it up to you folks in this video to see what you want to see, because nothing like stood out, like no apparition walked across the screen ice cold. But there was some weird stuff. But rather than us pointing it out and forcing it down your throat, if you see something weird, put it in the comments.
You know, obviously, so with the flare, the dark purple is cold, so that would be a spirit walking by, and the yellowish orange is just probably the normal temperature down there. And then also the temperature is flashing on the screen anyhow, and you can tell that there's a little bit of a difference. You know, like.
The color is based upon the baseline temperature of the room. So even if the room's 40 degrees, everything's going to be orange, and then whatever's colder than that will show up
purple
purple,
or blue or whatever, right?
and then it gets like a dark green when it's like ice cold, like your freezer. That's really how it works. So most of the rooms should be orange. When you're seeing ice cold things, it could be like the autopsy table or something like that.
Or maybe
Or
one of our
that.
cameras or something would show up.
Red hot.
Yeah.
It'll show up red hot.
Mhm.
But overall, if you see something that looks humanoid or looks bizarre, and it's dark purple, that means it's freezing cold. So it could be something paranormal. As Nuke's Top 5 says, we'll leave that up to you to decide tonight. All right. So we're going to get into another video from the basement. We have a ton of evidence clips to show tonight, so we're just going to keep that rolling. This show is sponsored by our ghost hunting equipment company, Relatively Paranormal Equipment. So before we get into that video, we're just going to show you a quick 1-minute ad from our company, and then we'll get right into that next video. See you soon. The bottom one, honey.
Wickedly Haunted is sponsored by Relatively Paranormal Equipment, makers of the #1 selling high-quality XLS and SLS cameras that come with absolutely everything. We also carry a full line of ghost hunting equipment, including the Real Portal and the Real Mini Portal, 100% authentic and 100% rechargeable, as well as our $99 full spectrum camera and the all-new dual screen ghost hunting full spectrum camera that allows you to film like a selfie. Our other items include meters, devices, and everything that you need to document your paranormal investigations, as all this incredible equipment is built and designed to capture mind-blowing evidence, and our prices are often half of what the leading competitor charges. Our shipping is super fast, and we pride ourselves on having world-class customer service. So go to relativelyparanormal.com. Link is in the description of this show.
You see the light when you passed? Was there a reason that you didn't go into it?
Let me ask you this. Did a little boy really pass away on the second floor here from when this was an apartment? Okay. Is the poor guy stuck in this building? Is he up on the second floor? Is he in that room that they say is his? No. Is he in the other room with the creepy dolls? The big one? He is? I'm going to put up this stick right here, this flashlight. Do you know how to use this? It's supposed to be an N. What the fuck, did you see that?
Watch again in slow motion as the string from that light fixture about 2 feet in front of me, above my head on the ceiling, begins to move in an unnatural and fast motion, with me being nowhere near it, nor making any movements that could cause this string to start moving on its own.
Right. Can you turn the light back on for yes? And we're not going to turn it on for no. Can you turn it on so that you understand? Yes, okay. All right. Did you live in this house as a patient? Turn on the light if you did. Yes. Okay. Can you turn the light back off and reset it? Great. Were you treated for tuberculosis? Turn the light on. There we go. Alright, turn it back off. Did they do strange treatments on you to try to cure the tuberculosis? If yes, turn the light on. Marissa's got the FLIR thermal over there. So I'm picking up some figures. Go ahead, turn it back off. Did some of those treatments occur down here? Put that right in front of the power plant. I guess they... Turn the light on if you had treatments down here. Okay. Would you consider those treatments to be fairly barbaric since you know they didn't work now? Turn the light on if they were torture. You turn the light on, okay. Okay, turn it back off. Are there a total of 6 spirits down here? Turn the light on if there's 6 of you down here. Boom. 6 spirits. Okay. Good. Oh! Right there. REM pod. Awesome. Can you back away from that? Good, back away. We know how to use that. Okay. The person on the light still there? Turn on the light if you're different than the person doing that REM pod. You are? Okay. Turn off the light. You turn off the light, twist it all the way off. Is the person making that go up angry? Is the spirit that's doing that angry? Turn the light on if they're angry. Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
All of you in that room, that one room with Marissa? Turn the light on, get all over there. Turn the light on. They're all over there? Good grief. Let's try this. Take those rocks up to us and put this on top. Okay. Alright, so. Look at how see your face on that thing. Oh shit. Maybe not like that. Put here. Ooh, you hear that? Are you banging the thing over there? Oh shit. So the ultrasonic motion detector's over here going nuts. Okay, I'm coming over. You lonely over here? Listen, I got this thing shooting down an area where there's nothing. Except for a chair I just walked into. That's crazy. There's nothing over here. Oh, look. I got a full body, Marissa. Validating the ultrasonic motion detector again. They're validating each other again.
Oh my god, did somebody just follow me over here? Yeah, somebody did. Thank you for turning the flashlight on. Somebody did follow me over here, huh?
Look at this. They're validating each other. You're over here? Yeah, 3 feet away. Can you come a little closer?
You tell us what your name is?
Can you back up a little bit? Going back and forth. Are you hiding over here? Is there something scary over on the other side? Is that where you're hiding from?
All right, so that basement was crazy, and the GS2 laser grid, which is what you saw at the end, was clearly mapping out an ice-cold figure in the same room where the ultrasonic motion detector started popping off on its own after being over there, I don't know, probably like 20 minutes. It was over there for a little bit doing absolutely nothing. That's an amazing device because it's using ultrasonic pulses or waves that are casting out, hitting solid objects, coming back, and that thing actually tells you how far away they are, and as well as whether the object is moving forward or backward. So when you hear that, that's something moving around in front of it, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And then when you capture a corroborating piece of evidence, like an ice-cold humanoid figure appearing on the thermal laser grid, that's what we live for. That's what we live for. Because to me, one piece of evidence, one piece of equipment going off, great. Two pieces going off, fantastic. And then a second in the last video, which is by far the best video. You got to stick around for this. There are at least 4 or 5 lights out, incredible pieces of evidence in this last video. And that part right there that I just discussed is about to get even crazier because it's about to be validated by a third piece of equipment. That's one of our favorites.
Mm.
That's one of our favorites. Absolutely spectacular. With this location, it's kind of one of those bizarre places too, where you kind of have that layer cake going on, because at first it was that homeopathic spot there. You saw the pictures in the beginning with the tour, with the guy with his arms and legs in buckets. Like, I've seen some weird experiments over the years watching documentaries and ghost hunting shows that when they go to like insane asylums or whatever. But they had one, the guy looked like he was in an oven, a light bath. There was some poor child that was in like a mop bucket with like a little wire going into it. Like, they did some really wild stuff. And it wasn't so much to torture people. The medical technology was just so piss poor back then.
It was experimenting.
And they would get so desperate to cure certain things that they were just trying anything. Mm-hmm. Especially with tuberculosis, where they would cut into people's chests and deflate their lungs, like really barbaric things to us now. But back then they were just at a loss, and they were trying to bring people any sort of comfort or whatever. How they thought that was going to cure things, I honestly don't know. It doesn't seem very common sense to me. But those are the things they did. So people would die left and right from that operation. Left and right. And from these other things too, when you're messing around with water and electricity, we all know that's like the first thing we're taught as children. So how many people died from that? Mm-hmm. Seriously.
Yeah.
So then, you get these things mixed in. And then I think from the history, there was a couple people, maybe even a little boy, that died when it was an apartment house. And from what I recall, it didn't last very long as an apartment house because the place was so haunted, people were out of there.
While we were in that house, I felt like it was really hard for me to get a feel for like who we were speaking with. It wasn't until like maybe some of the evidence on this next video that you're going to see that we were finally getting some communication, and they really just they wanted us to get the hell out of there really at that point. So that it's the people that are miserable, that probably had a miserable death and are stuck there. Just kind of what I got to feel.
We tried out one of our inventions, the Vortex Spirit Box, which is lights out amazing, and the responses we got are gonna blow you out of your chair. Like, seriously, like crazy. Some of the best spirit box response I've ever heard.
It was so funny
and like so intelligent. It's ridiculous. It's almost comical to a point. We don't want to give it all away. Don't give it away.
All right.
Don't give it away. Don't be the spoiler. Spoiler alert. Don't be a spoiler. But it really an amazing location. And if you saw this location, it was on Paranormal Lockdown back in the day with Nick Roth and Katrina Weidman. And the place was like empty. There was nothing in there. They were one of the first people to investigate it. And the owners, Lori and her daughter,
Lori Wagner and Brooke,
they've really done a nice job with the place. They really have.
Yeah, they did
very clean. If we were going to review the location, which we do sometimes, like Marissa, I've been to dozens of locations. Really, like 4.5 stars out of 5. I mean, really good.
Yeah,
really good. I mean, obviously it's a work in progress.
It's a huge place, first of all. So there's
bedrooms everywhere. Listen, for $300, you get to stay the entire night and investigate as long as you want. How can you go?
Oh my God! Wrong? It was just the two of us, and it was still very much so worth it. But if it was a huge group, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
There are places charging $800 for 6 hours. 6 hours. And then if you want to use your recording or edit it, that's another hundo. you're signing contracts. Also, these folks are not like that.
Yeah.
Very, very down to earth, very like.
They're just real people who thought they wanted to move in there and then started.
Oh, that's right. They originally intended to move in this place. This place is massive. 3 stories. Every floor has got multiple bedrooms, huge rooms, like double parlors everywhere.
Yeah.
Like really huge areas. I mean, it was originally intended to be like a little mini hospital for a little small town up in upstate New York. So tons of room in there. So if you are a paranormal investigator, we give this thumbs up. We highly recommend you go there. You know, I probably recommend you be experienced a little bit at least. And definitely you're gonna hear stuff. You're gonna think people are there. It's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. I will definitely go back one day. Absolutely go back one day.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into this last video real quick. Before we do, you saw the ad that I put up for our company, Relatively Paranormal Equipment. We opened this shop to be a place for paranormal investigators to be treated properly the way they should have been the whole time. We don't price gouge. We answer people's messages in seconds, not within 48 hours. No matter what you buy, we offer video chat, tech support. If you have questions and you need us to go over something, we're friends with most of our customers. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
We are a business, but we want to be friends. We're all in this together. We're all trying to find answers. And we only sell equipment that we have personally used. That doesn't mean that what we're selling you we've used in investigations. It means that model, that particular EMF meter. If you get an SLS on XLS camera from us, it's the same one that we use designed to a T. We don't just slap the software on there and call it a day. You cannot do that, which is why these fail left and right from other builders. We program them. We have backgrounds in computer programming. We program them. They're meant to be used on desktop computers by people who create video games. So when you put that on an inexpensive tablet, which we have to use to keep the cost down, you can't just put the software on it and expect it to work properly. We want you to capture amazing evidence. We have 3 shops. The first shop is on Etsy. The second shop we have is on eBay. And then we have a website, a shop on relativelyparanormal.com. And we do have a Paracash loyalty rewards program. You get a point for every $1 you spend, which you can use for rewards like free shipping or up to 15% off entire orders. Okay, not 20 bucks at 400 points, not 10% off your cheapest item off your entire order. You can get up to 15% off. Okay, and that is through our website shop. Our website also has over 190 paranormal videos, episodes of Wickedly Haunted, almost 70 product videos that we make with evidence, info, and demonstrations, all sorts of stuff, and reviews from all the shops instantaneously go into the website as well, so you can review them all in one place. We're very proud of our reviews. We do not ask anybody for them, never. No. We don't coach people on them. If you want to give us a review, great. If you don't, that's up to you. We get amazing reviews because we take care of people, because that's our mission, day one. So we're going to get into this last video. One last thing, check us out on social media. Relatively Paranormal Facebook group is more for like evidence and stuff like this. Relatively Paranormal Equipment Facebook page is more of a business page, but you can see those ads on there, stuff like that. If we're having a sale, you'll see it on there, stuff like that. And then we have Relatively Paranormal Equipment on Instagram and TikTok. That's our crazy cat over there. Okay, so you can check us out on all those things, and of course YouTube channel. So get ready. This video is awesome. We'll see you in a few minutes to say goodbye and to quickly chat about what you're about to see. It's awesome. It's awesome. That's all I got to say. That's number 5.
Here we go.
Number 5, stay alive.
Wow, that's impressive. Do they want us out of here? Turn the light off if they want us out of here. They want us out of here? Turn it off. There you go. Turn the light on if you want us out of here. Hey. It's mapping somebody.
Could you step away from this device right here?
Yo, it's straight up mapping somebody. Yeah, look, listen, they're peeking in the doorway. That is awesome. They don't seem to shoot them. Oh, that's wrong. Look. They're peeking in the doorway. You over there, sir, can you say hi? Can you wave? You got over there in the corner that just appeared out of nowhere. Can you wave?
He's standing right next to you.
Oh, they're over to the opposite side, so they're right by the smokestack thing.
No, there's somebody actually right in front of you. I can see their energy.
I'm telling you, there's somebody on the SLS right there.
Okay.
Turn on the light. Is there somebody over there peeking in the doorway? See, look. SLS is off. Look at that. All right. All right, buddy, back away from that so we can hear your voice. How many spirits are down here? I don't know. How many? Who said?
Can you hear us okay?
We got this going up over here still.
My name's Marissa. Can you hear me?
Can you repeat my name for me if you can? Do you enjoy the energy that we brought for you?
I am.
Good.
There's a guy over here hiding behind the doorway on the SLS. He's been over there hiding for a while. And we have a flashlight. Can you shut the flashlight off, please? Okay. Sir, what are you doing over there by the door? Is somebody hiding over there by the door? Is this? I'm going nuts over there.
Notice how something appears to be blocking out the graphic equalizer on our spirit box. In order for this to happen, something needs to be between that light source and our camera. It seems to have mass and density to it and reminds me of the black, smoky, swirling type phenomenon people often see when negative entities are around. Look at the strange undulations it makes as it shoots back and forth in front of it. It almost looks like a head and shoulders as well.
Well, here's our thermal camera right here that Marissa was looking through. Listen! What was that? Did you hear that noise? Make that noise again!
I'm trying.
Okay, I don't know. I have no idea what Marissa's playing for them.
Watch that again as I pan away and a figure pops up on the FLIR thermal camera right there. It only shows up for a couple frames. Boom, there's the first frame and then there's the second. Now let's watch again in ultra slow-mo, followed by 2 screenshots. Keep in mind this figure showed up in the identical spot where that smoky anomaly was.
There was. So, this is what I'm seeing. That's all I can see.
This spirit energy orb is the only one that showed up during our time in the basement. It's self-lit, flashing, perfectly circular, and seems to come out of that bathtub that caused so much torment.
Oh shit, look, shoot that. I'm nowhere near that. That's good. Well, won't this work? Look at that. Woo! Look at that shit. Who's making that go off? Who's making that go off? Doesn't feel any different.
Oh my god. And you are going off on this, huh? I don't want to scare you. I'm just gonna reset it here because it's loud. Again, they love this thing. Can you step away from that for a moment? You'll step away from it? Oh, okay.
Well, that's right. I have this every 30 minutes.
It's hard for me to hear you when that's going off, so I'd rather listen to you talk. Okay.
Listen, did you put on low?
Did you say Coughlin?
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is going on?
Just shut it off, please.
There you go. I'll take a little bit. I'll take it.
Alright, so I'm gonna move upstairs. If you guys like to come upstairs to communicate with us, feel free. If not, you can stay down here, that's also fine, okay? Where's the day going? Where's the day going?
All right, so before we talk about that video, there's a bunch of comments that Marissa's going to read off and we'll respond to.
This is cute. So, Enfield Demon House, hello from the Enfield Demon House.
That is the Yates family, Jane
Elga.
and Elga, awesome people. We stayed there recently, so that'll be an episode of Wickedly Haunted coming up in the near future.
And Chris Mack says, hey guys, I'm a paranormal investigator and paranormal researcher. Hey Chris, thanks for watching.
What's up, Chris?
And
You can see Julia has joined us too.
And Letitia says, hello from San Diego. Hi Letitia, thanks so much for watching.
Hey Letitia.
All right, so.
Thank you for the comment. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, the first thing is the SLS camera, which further validated what the thermal laser grid and the ultrasonic motion detector were picking up, because I had them pointed at that doorway. So they stopped going off, so I think whatever that was moved to the other side of the doorway, and it got picked up by the SLS camera, which had been on for a long time and done nothing. And that's a blank wall, no false positive there. Awesome piece of equipment. Secondly, I have never seen the REM pod do that in my life. Okay, we always keep it on the lowest setting. We reset that thing. You saw us how many times we reset it. But the best part was the spirit box when it said piss them off, meaning keep turning it on after they turn it off. And then it said back on, like on cue. And then it turned on, like on cue. When I saw that in review, because I don't think I heard the back on live.
There's a female spirit that says, but they like it.
So he said piss them off, meaning turn it back on. And then the female spirit says, but they like it.
And then it was like starting to annoy me. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just going to reset this. And I'm like, I'm just going to shut this off. And I put it down and it's like back on. And they turned it right back on. So they wanted us out of the basement, obviously.
No, that homie said make him leave. He thought I was going to make him leave. I'm going, woo! Like,
so we did go upstairs.
But we wanted to hear the spirit box, so it was getting kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. And then lastly, let's talk about the smoky, weird thing in front of the spirit box, which, if you go back and watch it, okay, number one, that it's not a shadow, because there was no, I was off to the side, Marissa was on the other side.
I was in the other room. It was like a split. Ooh, I was playing music.
You were playing, no, you were in the same room.
Oh.
You were on the other side of the room, but either way, like, nobody was standing. You had the camera.
Oh, I thought this at this
So
point.
you had the camera and I had a camera,
Right,
and I'm shooting the vortex. I don't know what the hell you were shooting, but you weren't behind me on the autopsy table.
Oh no.
So, but you can see that it has a smoky manifestation quality of it, and it's undulating. And to me, it looks like Head and Shoulders. But if that's not enough for you, number two, it was translucent, meaning you could see the equalizer bar going back and forth through the smoke. Okay. And then lastly, that same figure popped up on the flare in the identical spot on its like knees next to the vortex, like identical spot. And that's probably the best flare capture. Even though it was only like a couple frames, you can clearly see there's nothing there, and boom, it pops up right there.
Yeah. We've seen that once before at Tracy's house. We didn't have the flare, but I'm
not
saying
with
like,
the flare though.
I'm saying with that
The smoky thing,
yeah.
I've seen the shadow thing, but that's absolutely an amazing piece of evidence. And then we got a nice response at the end when he said he wants to come with us. And he said, I'm coming with you.
I'm coming with you, yeah.
So that's what we look for as paranormal investigators. It's not just random responses, it's the intelligent ones. And those were so like spot on intelligent responses. That's what we look for when we're trying to get answers and evidence.
Obviously, as well, some bully spirit down there who was pretending to be, I think, a demon, which is why he was like, something about Legion.
Oh, I don't know what could be down there.
I don't know, but it sounded like there was something trying to control them all. The man.
When you hear, I think so, my Legion in a deep, creepy voice, Legion means many demons. It means like all of them. It means they're all connected as a legion.
Right.
If one knows you, they all know you. It's like www.demon.com. It's like the internet. They all freaking know you.
Yeah.
So if you piss one off, they'll get at you. And it might not be the same one. They're going to know you. And they don't have to do it on their time either. They'll wait 30 years, 40. Time is nothing to them. They're eternal beings. So either way, I didn't feel anything demonic in that place.
I think they didn't like the music I was playing.
It's a creepy spirit box voice. So,
it is for sure, yeah.
And it was actually in response to something I said. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Another cool response was when I heard a really loud noise, and I said, "Did you hear that noise? What was that?" I think I asked Spirit Box, "What was that?" And the guy said, "Walking."
Walking, yeah.
So somebody's saying like, "Well, I was walking."
That was like walking, yeah.
Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. So. The next episode of Wickedly Haunted, we will bring you the rest of this investigation where we actually leave the basement.
Yeah.
We were down there for a while, probably a couple hours. And let me tell you something. I don't think I showed it. It was pitch black down there.
Oh, yeah. We couldn't see anything. I mean, I could only see like around the devices that were lit up.
I probably should have showed. I trip over a chair at one point. The chair goes flying. I always get to trip over something.
Always.
Listen, you walk around the pitch black. We don't use flashlights unless we're setting something up. We have no lights on. We believe that spirits do not like a light. I'm not going to get into the whole story about it, but we've been yelled at about it by spirits through spirit boxes. Turn off that light, whatever. They do not like light, and it's one of the reasons why they're always in basements and attics, why those places always feel creepy, and they're always so active because they hide down there. They like the darkness, and they want to have their peace. They want to be away from us, which is probably why I only wanted to make us leave.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. We appreciate any of our customers that are on here. We can highly recommend as well, before we even get to that episode, check out the Enfield Demon House in Enfield, Connecticut. Really great location, run by really classy folks, spotless, nice, and haunted as hell. So we got some crazy evidence.
That was definitely a 5-star location as far as like staying.
Yeah, it was spotless.
There. It was very clean. It's a different, very comfortable atmosphere. Yet
super nice folks. Very, very. The whole family.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that investigation to show that evidence.
Yeah, their awesome daughter came over and took pictures of all of us together. Like really cool stuff. So anyway. So from our family to yours, everybody have a great week, and hopefully we'll see you in the near future with another episode of Wickedly Haunted.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, in case anybody's wondering, Julia's leprechaun came, and he did leave her money, but she didn't trap him. Yeah, I think you're 0 for 7.
Yeah.
The leprechaun is still on the run.
Huge bar that would be
times bigger than him because like a leprechaun's only like this big, and I got a jar this big. So how is that possible? And he even took
His girlfriend.
And one last cool note, Julia won her karate tournament last week. She is an absolute beast in a good way. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. Amazing.
All right.
Amazing. We'll check you guys out soon. Thank you for watching another episode of Wickedly Haunted.
Have a good night.
Bye. Woo, hit the red button right there, my dear.
Oh, yeah.
And again.